Hello all. Players and counting. We've got 24 players and counting. Come on, we need more people. And don't forget, the winner for today will receive some prize. Hopefully it's going to be quite interesting. The quiz will start at exactly 9:15, so please join. So the rule of the game is that you watch YouTube and then you will see questions there. However, you need to answer on your device. So probably you will need two devices. The first one is to watch the YouTube, then the players and counting. So far we've got 27 players coming. Come on, we're waiting for you. Okay, the quiz will start in around 3 minutes from now, so please join. We will start the quiz in around 2 minutes from now, so please join. Let's go. We are about to start the game in 1 minute, so please join. Let's go. We've got just 27 players. Today's winner will be awarded a prize money of 200,000 rupiah transferred directly to your mobile phone account. So please join. Let's go. Hi Dwayne. And we will sum up all the scores today to make sure who will win the house event for today. So come on people, support your house. I think we've got a lot of players joining in, 32. And we are going to start in several seconds from now. Okay, we are about to lock the game so that nobody else can join in 3, 2, and 1. And game's locked. Okay, we are about to start the quiz. Get ready. And the first question, the country Sri Lanka used to be called Ceylon. Is it true or is it false? Answers coming. 31 answers coming. Yay! It's kind of 50-50, yeah? So you don't really understand actually, yeah? So the answer is true actually. So Sri Lanka was Ceylon. Let's move on to the second question for today. Hey, Kezia is the top answer with, I think, the fastest to answer, okay? Second question, who sang a duet with Ed Sheeran on the song Perfect? Is it Ariana Grande, Dolly Parton, Hailey Bieber, or Beyonce? Come on, answer please. Six answers are coming. 27, 28. Finally, everybody answers. Actually, the answer is Beyonce. Yeah. Okay. Let's move on. Well, we've got Kevin there from Orca. Yay, Kevin. Okay, let's move on to the next question. Lightning never strikes twice in the same place. Is it true or is it false? Okay, 20 people answer the question. Okay, almost everybody. It's just a true or false question. Thirty-three answers are already registered, and time's up. And the answer is actually false. Well, there are occurrences in which lightning strikes twice at the same place. Let's see. Hey, Angie from Orca. She's now leading this game. Castro, second place. Next question, number 4. What is the name of this enemy? We've got a picture there, and the answer is My Neighbor Totoro, My Neighbor Tototo, My Neighbor Tori Tori, or My Neighbor Totori. You decide. Which one is the answer? Three seconds remaining. 2 and 1, and time's up. I think everybody knows this, yeah? Most of you. It's My Neighbor Totoro, yeah? It's quite popular, I think. Let's see the leaderboard. Oh yeah, Angie still leading, and then Jason is number 2. Joseph Kane is number 3. Come on. Well, let's move on. This is question 5. The song Señorita was the most streamed song in 2019 on Spotify. Is it true or is it false? Let's answer. Two, one, and time's up. And the answer is actually true. Yeah, so let's see the leaderboard. Well, Angie's still leading actually, and then Jason's still at second place. And let's move on to the next question. Who plays Hannah Baker on 13 Reasons Why? Is it Catherine Langford, or is it Naomi Harris, or is it Coco Chanel, or is it Yves Saint Laurent? I think the last 2 answers are quite familiar, yeah? We still have a lot of time, roughly around 12 seconds remaining. So we have almost 5 seconds remaining. And 3, 2, and 1. Time's up. And the answer is actually Catherine Langford. Okay, the last two answers are quite luxurious. Yeah. Hey, Angie still leading, and then Jason still at second place. Kayne's at third place. Let's move on. Or is it Louis Tomlinson? So come on, if you're the fans of One Direction, I think you will know this answer. For your information, One Direction was promoted by Simon Cowell actually. Yeah? And the time is almost up. You've got around 5 seconds remaining. In 3, 2, 1. Time's up. Let's see. Actually, it's Louis Tomlinson. Yeah. So we are quite sorry to hear the loss of Louis Tomlinson. Let's see. Wait, we've got change of position. At second place, it's Felice from Pantera. Angie is still holding on. Let's move on. Next question. Who's the latest actor that portrays James Bond? Is it Daniel Craig, Henry Cavill, Pierce Brosnan, or is it Sean Connery? James Bond is quite famous. If you like detective movies or action movies, I think you must see James Bond at least once or twice. The question is still again, the latest actor. So time's almost up. It's almost up. Let's see. 3, 2, 1. Time's up. Let's see. The answer is Daniel Craig. Okay, and let's move on to the next question. Hey, check the leaderboard first. Oh, Jason went up to the second place. Angie is still leading. Let's move on. Next question, number 9. Where can you find Studio Ghibli? I think this is the city, yeah, not the country. Yeah, obviously the country is quite obvious. It's in Tokyo or Narita or Kyoto or Osaka. So choose the correct answer. Three, 2, 1. Thumbs up. And the answer is Tokyo. Yeah, it's quite obvious because Tokyo is the capital city of Japan. And let's see the leaderboard. I think Angie and Jason are still the top 2 students. And Kezia is actually on fire. Wow. Climbing up 8 places. Let's move on to the next question. Question 10. Who wrote the famous play, The Taming of the Shrew? Is it J.R.R. Tolkien, or is it William Shakespeare, or is it Edgar Allan Poe, or is it John Bolton? I think studying literature is quite useful. Yeah, if you want to answer this question, probably Miss Tiur can give us an insight about this question later. Yeah, time's up. And the answer is actually William Shakespeare, the famous English writer. And let's see, Angel is still holding on. Yeah, Jason is still at position 2. Felice is at position 3. Let's move on to the next question. Question 11. What is the name of a black nationalist created a civil rights movement and was killed in 1968? Is it Martin Luther King Jr.? Is it Martin Luther King Sr.? Is it Karl Marx? Or is it Martin Luther? Please pay close attention to the small details, especially since the names are quite familiar. Or probably the answer is the odd one out. Let's see. We still have 3 seconds remaining. 2, 1. Time's up. And the answer is actually Martin Luther King Jr. Yeah, he's very famous in the United States, especially nowadays. And let's see, Angel is still leading, Jason's catching up, Kezia is going further up. Okay, and then they say Darren is the highest climber. Yeah, and let's move on to the next question. Question number 12. Who was the most streamed artist in 2019 on Spotify? Is it Post Malone, Ariana Grande, Billie Eilish, or Justin Bieber? Your answer should be just in time. Justin Bieber. Okay, let's check. I mean, 5 famous artists. Choose. All the artists are famous. And we still have around 5 seconds remaining. 4, 3, answer is Post Malone. Yeah. Actually, if you watch the movie Spider-Man, Post Malone, yeah, and Angie still leading. Jason is still at second place. Next question. Adults have fewer bones than babies do. Is it true or is it false? Maybe you can count your bones now, but you should do it in 10 seconds. Start from the top till the bottom. So is it true that actually adults have fewer bones than babies do? In 3, 2, 1, time's up. And the answer is actually true, because some bones, especially your skull bones, actually merge together. As babies, they are quite separate. Jason, wow, climbing. And Angie is going down to position number 2. Next question. 14. The Bible is the number 2 best-selling book of all time. Is it true that the Bible is number 1? Interesting. So what do you think of the Bible? The question is not about selling the Bible. The question is about reading the Bible. Do you actually buy and read, or do you just buy without reading? Okay, quite important. Bible, number 2 best-selling book of all time. True, false, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop. And actually, the answer is false. Yeah, it's actually number 1. Yeah, the top selling book of all time. And Angie is claiming the first place. Jason and EL, they're quite close together. Brianna is also quite close. It's about probably just several seconds difference. And remember, if your internet connection is not reliable, you may lose the question. Let's go. Next question. Okay, who is BTS's Magnay? I think if you are a Korean K-pop fans, you'll know this answer. Is it Jeon Jungkook? Is it Park Jimin? Is it Kim Taehyung? Or is it Kim Seokjin? Which one? So if you need to be well versed in K-pop, actually we've got two students who are quite well versed in K-pop. Not because they're Korean, actually, not because of their okay. Then it's already finished. Yeah, everybody's answer, and the answer is Jeon Jungkook, and most of you got the answers correct. And let's see, Angie and EL are still number 1 and number 2. Move on, next question, 16. How many colors are there in a rainbow? How many colors, yeah? So if you used to sing the song, Indonesian song, Pelangi, Pelangi, actually, yeah, what do you think? Is it 1, 5, 6, or 7? Okay, so which one do you think? Is it 1? Is it 5? Is it 6? Is it 7? Is it? I don't know. Quite familiar, yeah, I think. Yeah. Well, most of you got this correct. Yeah, the answer is 7, yeah. And it's red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet, yeah. So you can just check by yourself. And let's see, Angel still leading. EL is just a whisker behind. Brianna is even also close. Yeah, the top 3 are very competitive. Next question. True or false? If you cry in space, the tears stick to your face. Is it true or is it false? If you cry in space, the tears stick to your face. This question has a very nice rhyme. Yeah? If you cry in space, the tears stick to your face. Yeah? It's a rhyming question. Yeah? Nice. It's not just a science question, but at the same time literature also, because of the rhyme. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Is it true or is it false? And the answer is actually true. Why? Because the tears will change to ice immediately. And let's see. Wow, yes, taking over, and Brianna's position 2, Angie's position 3. I think, can you find this part? Is it in Australia? Is it in Russia? Or is it in Papua New Guinea? Or is it in New Zealand? Tongariro National Park. Tongariro National Park. Where can you find this park? Well, time's up. And actually it's in New Zealand. Okay, let's check the leaderboard. Any change or not? The leaderboard, I think stays, yeah. I think most of you are not providing the correct answer. Let's move on to the few last questions. Which contemporary pop singer has a tattoo Jesus Christ on one of his skulls? Is it James Brown? Is it Justin Bieber? Is it Ariana Grande or is it Drake? Which one is it? Yeah? It's about the tattoo. About the ink. What sort of ink is provided? So check the time. It's in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The answer is tada, Justin Bieber. Okay, let's check. Okay, let's check the leaderboard. I think EL is still at number 1. Brianna is at number 2. Let's add a little bit of suspense, yeah? So this is the final question. Let's wait until everybody's ready. Then we will show you the last question. The last question will determine who will be the first and who will be the last. Are you ready for the last question? Let's go. Last question. What is the name of Italy's most popular frozen dessert? Is it a gelato? Is it macaroni? Is it burrito? Or is it sushi? Quite easy actually. Yeah? So probably if you like Italian food, pizza maybe. What complements pizza? Is it pizza with burrito? Pizza with sushi? Pizza with macaroni? Or pizza with gelato? Hey, everybody's answered, and the answer is gelato, and I think everybody's got this answer correct. And let's check the podium. Number 3, Jason from Vipera. Number 2 is Brianna from Vipera, and then the top one is, let's check, it's Adriel from Pantera. Congratulations, Adriel, Brianna, and Jason. We will move on to the next round. Meanwhile, so we will check who the top 20. I think, is it top 20 or top 8? Let's check first. Okay, we are going to announce the top 8 students who can join, yeah? Top 8 students who can join. Meanwhile, we will check who the top 8 students are. Okay, please wait, yeah. This is going to take some time because we need to check quite manually here. This is broadcasting live and the game results will be checked. And we will see who will be the champions. Top 8 only, yeah. We are just going to check the top 8 students. Hey. And here are the top 8 students who will move on to the second round. Okay. The top 8 students will move on to the second round. Starting from number 8, it's Diane from Aquila. Number 8, Diane from Aquila. Number 7, Ryu from Vipera. Number 6, it's Feliz from Pantera. Number 5, it's Kezia, Orca. And then number 4, it's Angie, Orca. And then number 3, it's Jason from Vipera. Number 2, it's Brianna from Vipera. And then number 1, it's El from Pantera. I think based on the composition, we've got 2 people from Pantera, right? And then 3 people from Vipera, right? Only 1 Aquila, and then we've got 2 Orcas, right? So you can check the results on your screen. For those of you video YouTube channel to see who's going to be the champion and win the e-money transferred directly to your phone account. We will contact you after this show is over, yeah. And for those people, Adriel, Brianna, Jason, Angie, Kezia, Feliz, Ryu, and Diane, please get ready. We will move on to the second preliminary round. From the second preliminary round, we are going to choose the top 2 students, and then the top 2 students will be invited to Google Meet, and we will hold on the final round. The house will be hosted by Sir Matthew, and we will have Sir Mahendra as the jury. Okay, this is the second prelim. So the 8 students, please go to this second prelim, www.kahoot.it, and with the new game pin 4123080. So please join. So you can join the 8 students, please join. We are inviting you. We are waiting for those 8 students. Adriel, Brianna, Jason from Vipera, Angie from Orca, Kezia from Orca, Feliz from Pantera. Yeah, okay, let's move on. We are waiting for 2 more students. I have Brianna is still not here. And then just Brianna, yeah. Okay, Brianna. Okay, we are on. We are ready. So this is the second preliminary round. We will start in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Go. Okay, yeah, round 2, 15 questions only. Are you ready? In 1979, humankind eliminated which disease? Is it avian flu? Is it chickenpox? Is it SARS? Or is it smallpox? So because we are in the pandemic era, I think you should know this question, yeah? Because, you know, who knows, one day we can eliminate COVID-19. And time's up, and the answer is actually smallpox, yeah? Yeah, due to vaccination. Let's move on and let's check the leaderboard. Hey, Brianna is leading, and then Adriel's at second position, and Jason's position number 3. Let's move on. Pangaea is a supercontinent that existed during the beginning of the Paleozoic era and at the early Mesozoic era. Is it true or is it false? This is about geology, yeah, actually. Pangaea. Pangaea comes from the Greek words pan and Gaia. Pan means all, Gaia means the earth. So all the earth. And only 6 answers, and actually it's false, yeah. No change then. No change. Because nobody answered correctly. Move on. Next question, number 3. One of the 7 wonders of the modern world cost 15 billion to build in today's dollars. Yeah. Is Is it Chichen Itza, the Panama Canal? Is it Petra, or is it Christ the Redeemer statue? Chichen Itza is in Central America. Panama Canal is also in Central America. Petra is actually in Middle East, and then Christ the Redeemer is in Brazil. Time 2, 1, and time's up. And the answer is the Panama Canal. The Panama Canal connects the Pacific and the Atlantic Ocean. Yeah, Brianna is leading. Adriel's still at position 2. Yeah, Jason is at position 3. And then Diane is at position number 4. Okay, are you ready for the next question? Let's get ready for our next question. Yeah, next question. This is number 4. Göbekli Tepe is an ancient site located in, is it in Iraq, is it in Turkey, is it in Syria, or is it in Egypt? This is quite interesting. This is about history. This is about history. Is it in Iraq, in Turkey, is it in Syria, or is it in Egypt? Göbekli Tepe. You can check the answer. And time's up. Only 2 answers. Actually, it's in Turkey, and nobody answered correctly. Too bad. Okay, let's check. Yeah, the leaderboard doesn't change then because I think nobody answers correctly. Let's move on to the next question. Are we ready? Yeah. Diane, Akwi, and Ryu. And I think the other students still haven't got the correct answer up to this point. Let's get ready. Next question. The Treaty of Versailles ended World War II. Is it true or is it false? This is about history. How about the Treaty of Versailles? Does it actually end the Second World War? We've got 2 answers. Time's almost up. 1, 0. And actually it's false, yeah. If I'm not mistaken, the Treaty of Versailles ended the First World War instead of the Second World War, yeah. And, well, Kezia moved up due to her correct answer. And this chance is still wide open, yeah. This chance is still wide open. So you don't have to worry. We still have lots of questions, and if you're lucky or if you are knowledgeable, I think you can make it to the final round. Let's move on to the next question. 6. Which British town got its name from its proximity to the Cam River? Is it Seine? Is it Cambridge? Is it Thames? Or is it Oxfam? Which one? Which one? Because it is close to the Cam River. Is it Seine, Cambridge, Thames, or Oxford? Well, nobody got this correct. Actually, it's quite simple, yeah? Because of the Cam River, and you have a bridge over the Cam River, so the name must be Cambridge, right? Yeah, it's no change again because nobody got this correct. Okay, let's move on to the next question. The anime JoJo Bizarre Adventure was released on Shonen Jump from 1988 to 2009. That's the original comic, yeah? Forgive me because I cannot read the comic. I don't understand Japanese. So is it true or is it false? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. And the answer is actually false. Because nobody's got this correctly. Yeah. No change again. No change again. Let's move on to the next question. Number 8. Chanel number 5 was the 5th perfume launched by Chanel Boutique. Is it true or is it false? Chanel number 5 was the 5th perfume launched by Chanel Boutique. Is it true or is it false? What do you think? Time up. Actually, it's false. Yeah? Even though the name is number 5, it's not the fifth. Yeah? Probably it's the smell, yeah? The fifth smell. And Kezia got this answer correct. And Kezia moved up. Let's move on to the next question. Number 5. Robert Pattinson liked Twilight. Robert Pattinson. Did he like Twilight or not? Is it true or false? Robert Pattinson and Twilight. Did he like Twilight? And the time's almost over. Time's up. Actually, false. He did not really like Twilight. Yeah. Let's move on. Wait, we've got change of positions. We've got Brianna, Kezia. Still. But let's move on. Next question. True or false? You can use antibiotics to treat a viral infection. This is quite famous nowadays. Again, pandemic era. Can you use antibiotics? Is it true or false? What do you think about the COVID-19 pandemic era, viral infection? Antibiotics, what do you think? Well, most students answered correctly. It's false. And change of position again. Brianna still holding on. Kezia is at number 2. Angie is at number 3. Let's move on. Our next question is: the sum of angles in a triangle is always 180 degrees. Basic mathematics apparently. Yeah? Is it true or is it false? Mathematics. Angles in a triangle is always 180 degrees. Is it true or is it false? What do you think? Yeah. And the answer is actually false. How can it be? Yeah, if the surface is curved, then the angles will not be 180 degrees. It can be more, it can be less. Let's check. Any change? Wow, Jason's flying high. Woo! Go, Jason. Everybody else, please get ready for the next question. Are we ready? The last few questions. Yeah, this will determine your place in the final round. Let's check. This is number 12. Which character here does not belong to the enemy Attack Titan? Attack on Titan. Is it Armin Artlet, Mikasa Ackerman, Eren Yeager, Attack on Titan? Is it Armin Artlet? 2, 1. Time's up. And the answer is actually Mina, California. Yeah, I'm not really a fan of anime myself, so I can't tell which one is correct, which one is not correct. So, change of position again. Kezia at second place, EL, third place, Brianna, first place. Let's get ready. Move on. Let's go. Next question, please. Question number 13. In the Silmarillion box series, Eru Ilúvatar is considered to be below the Valar. Difficult language. Silmarillion books and book series, Eru Ilúvatar is considered to be below the Valar. True or false? To you? Well, actually it's false. So if it's false, then Eru Ilúvatar must be above the Valar, because there is no other option though. Or equal can be. Yeah? No change? No change. Move on. Last two questions, I guess. Let's get ready. Question 14. This book, written by Adolf Hitler in 1923, while he was imprisoned for political crimes. Is it Der Vorleser? Is it Mein Kampf? Is it Der Tod in Venedig? Or is it Im Westen nicht Neues? So you should use the proper pronunciation. Which book is written by Hitler? And the answer is actually Mein Kampf. Yeah? By Adolf Hitler. And any change? Way! Yes, number 2. Brianna is leading quite far. Let's see if anyone else can catch the last and final question. Are you ready? Let's give a little bit of time. So just in case somebody needs to take a drink or, to take a little bit of deep breaths before you answer the final question. Let's go. Last question. What iconic marble mausoleum is found on the southern bank of the Yamuna River in India? Is it Qutub Minar? Is it Konak Sun Temple? Is it Ajanta Caves? Or is it Taj Mahal? The river Yamuna, and it's a mausoleum, and it is made of marble. Which one is it? In India. And the answer is actually Taj Mahal. Mausoleum is a resting place, yeah. So Taj Mahal was made as a tomb, actually. Let's check the top two. Number 3, Kezia from Orca. Number 2, Adriel from Pantera. And then number 1, it's Brianna from Vipera. So we've got the top 2 leaders. It's Brianna and it's Adriel from Vipera. We will be back in a few minutes. We are preparing the conference software so that we can get the contestants for the final round. So get ready, stay tuned, don't go anywhere. We'll be back after these messages.
How many participants likely will join the trivia?
Earlier, we actually have more than 20 people registering, but the ones that show up is 22. Maybe they're waiting for iPhone problems, I don't know, or maybe they forgot how to do it.
So all of them?
We are about to join the contestants at Seoul for the final round of the trivia. Let's get ready. we are about to join the host and contestants and the judges for the final round of the Trivia Master. Are you ready? Let's go!
So this you represent the orca, and Brianna will represent the pantera.
Okay, let's go!
Okay.
Go!
Welcome everyone to the final round of the PENABUR Trivia Master Competition 2020 special online Corona edition, hopefully never to be done again. As this is the final round, first we want to introduce, we have two contestants who have made it through. They got through the preliminaries and the semis and now they're here. Our first contestant from Sector 4 is Brianna. Please say hi, Brianna.
Hello, Brianna.
Woo! Say hi. Okay, and then our other contestant who made it through is from Casey One, and it's Adriel. So say hi, Adriel.
Hello.
Hello.
Yay, woo.
Applause for Adriel.
Okay. All right. So made it to the final. Congratulations. And this is kind of a winner takes all. So before we get before we get into it, I'm going to talk about some rules. So as you can see on the screen, the individuals must, the host, finish the questions before you can try to answer. So you cannot just jump in as I'm reading the question. You must wait until I'm finished reading the question and then you can only give your answer. So please do wait. The second point, you are not allowed to accept help from anyone. Nobody can help you. You are all on your own for this. Third point, you can only answer true or false. No other answer is accepted for the best. You can only answer true or false. So please don't say yes or anything else, just true or false. Correct answer will give you 5 points. And an incorrect answer will give you -5 points. Are there any questions before I move on to the next slide?
No questions.
Thank you. Brianna?
Yeah, no question, sir.
All right, thank you. All right, next rule. So, everybody have to give their answer verbally. So you'll give the answer. The next one is quite important. The host will count down. I'll say 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then when I get to 1, you can give your answer. So it can be simultaneously, it's okay. So that is the point. Once I say 1, that is the point you can answer. And another important point is that no answer means you get a reduction of -5. So if you don't know the answer, just say something. It's only true or false, so you've got 50% chance of getting it right. If you don't know the answer, say something because you'll get -5 for saying nothing anyway. And then, for example, so if you answer the first question right, you score 5 points. However, if you answer the second question incorrectly, you would get -5 points. So therefore, your score will be 0. Any questions before I move on to the next slide?
No.
Brianna? So the winner is the one who has the most points out of 10 questions. There's only 10 questions. And if there is any chance that you have the same points after the 10 questions, there will be a tiebreaker round. And the rules for the tiebreaker will be read when we need to host it. So if you guys are tied after 10 questions, we'll go to a tiebreaker. Any questions before I move on?
No.
Nope.
Thank you. All right, here we go. Well, let's do a practice exercise. All right. So again, I'll just remind you, wait for me to finish the question, then I'll do 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. True or false? The region in our brain that regulates our emotion is the dura mater. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
False.
False.
False is the answer. It is the amygdala.
Yeah.
So,
Hey, well
Brianna
done.
the first.
Brianna the first, but they both get 5 points, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. One more practice, just to make sure you are ready. So, true or false? The Vatican is the 3rd biggest church in the world. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
False.
False.
Yes, false. It is the biggest church in
Thank you very much, Mr. Mahendra. Well done. So 2 out of 2 for both of you there. Can everybody hear me okay?
For practice. Okay.
Okay, so we've finished with the practice. Any final words before we start? No pressure. This is the final round.
Good luck. Have fun.
Good luck and
Yeah.
have fun. Good spirit. Okay, how about you, Brianna? How are you feeling now?
Yeah, nervous but okay.
Nervous. No pressure. It's just all on you for your team. Both
Yeah,
of
no-
you. It's all on you. Okay, let's do this. So if you're both ready, we shall start with question number 1. So true or false? Albert Einstein got the Nobel Prize in 1921 because of his work in general relativity. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's 2.
Mr. Mahendra? Okay, maybe this
Mahendra,
Sure.
your microphone.
my microphone. False. The answer is false because he
Ah.
discovered the photoelectric effect.
Oh. Okay.
Unlucky though. Unlucky. Good try though. Okay, so Miss Marcella, please mark the scores up as -12 for each of them. All right. Okay. Question number 2. In 1982, the United Kingdom fought over Brazil over control of the Falkland Islands. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
True.
False.
Oh,
The answer is false.
Oh.
British fought over Argentina.
Wow,
Adria, the score for Adria.
well done, Adriel.
Yeah.
Good job for you. So 5 points. So Adriel's up to 0 and Brianna's -10. Is that correct, Miss Marcella?
Yes, correct.
Okay. All right, next one. Question number 3. True or false? Michael Jordan is the all-time steals leader in the NBA.
5, 4.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
False.
False.
That's true. That's false. The answer is false. It is John Stockton. +5 for both of them.
Well done. Well done.
So
Both got the correct
Vipera is
answer, yeah.
-5, Pantera is 5.
Thank you very much. Okay. Well done. Keep it going. Early stages, Brianna. You can still turn this around. All right. Next one. Question number 4. True or false? The first Wimbledon Grand Slam series started in 1877. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's
True.
2.
The answer is
0, Pantera is 10.
Very good. Well done, both of you, to Adriel and Brianna. Both correctly. Well done. All right, next question. True or false? The natural... Wait. How do I read this? Okay, hang on. The Natural History Museum in Ulaanbaatar is located in Myanmar. True or false? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
False.
False.
Wrong answer. The answer is true.
Indeed it is.
The National History Museum is in Ulaanbaatar, Mongolia.
Vipera is -5. Pantera got 5.
Okay, thank you, Miss Marcella. Let's take a quick break. How are you feeling, Adriel? You're in the lead. How you doing?
I'm feeling a bit confident in a
A
way.
bit confident. Okay,
A
good
bit
for you.
confident, yeah.
Good job. How about you, Brianna?
I am also confident.
Good.
It's-
Glad to hear it.
We
There's
still have 5
time for this.
questions.
That's it. 5 questions. A lot can happen here. Okay, next question. True or false? The name of Lucky Luke horse is the Jolly Roger. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's 2.
True.
The answer is false. Its name is the Jolly Jumper.
Oh my god.
The Jolly Jumper. Did you know that, Adriel?
Yeah, I knew that because I used to read those comics back then when I was still a child. I kind of mix up with the jumper and all. Just, oh my god. Okay, okay.
Okay, so
never mind.
Vipera is -10 and
Oh my god.
Pantera is 0.
Oh my god.
Thank you, Miss Marcella. Brianna, did you know it? Brianna.
No, I didn't know it. I'm following Adrian.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, okay. I mean, yeah, you can of course follow, but you should try and play your own game because you do need to make up points, but it's up to you.
I don't know the stuff.
Oh.
It's okay. I don't think anybody knows most of this stuff. It's quite random. Just have a guess. It's just for fun. It's just for fun. And seeing as
Nah,
the,
really
the
nice.
scores
Yeah.
are more minus than plus, it's okay. All right, let's move on. Question number 6. You might know this one actually, both of you. True or false? Alexander Fleming discovered vaccination. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
False.
Brianna?
Okay, -5 yeah for Brianna.
The answer is
Yeah.
false. It is Edward Jenner. -5 yeah, for Brianna, yeah?
I thought. Okay. I thought Brianna answered on time, but okay.
Where is Brianna? We have to check it first.
Yeah, answer on time.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hello, Brianna. Hello, Brianna.
I think she did too.
I cannot
Yeah, I
hear
have-
your false.
I heard her say false before the
Okay,
answer was given.
so both are correct. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
What
We have to call her. Brianna. Hello.
Hello, sir.
Okay, okay. We can continue?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, sorry. So Vipera is -5, Pantera 5.
Okay, next question. And I apologize if I pronounce this incorrectly. Okay, true or false? I'm going to put it on the screen. True or false? Choju Shinbutsu Giga is a form of sequential story. No, she's a form of Choju Shinbutsu Giga is a form of sequential storytelling created in 13th century Japan. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
True.
False.
Brianna, right? True.
Whoa! Okay, big moment.
This is a big moment. Yeah, this is a big.
Big
It's a
moment.
Oh, this is a.
Have 0 scores now.
I hate this. I hate this.
Both have zero
Completed.
scores. Oh my god.
And beat him.
After so many questions, now the tables have turned. Okay, Brianna has made a comeback. So, how many questions left, Mr. Mahendra? 2, is it?
2.
Wow, 2 questions left. Scores are tied. Maybe we'll go to the tiebreaker. I don't know. How you
Yeah.
feeling now, Adriel?
a bit tense. I must say.
A bit tense.
Because
What?
I have to get
Good
these two
for
cards.
you, Adrian.
To survive, I have to get these two cards. Just
Okay.
to be in the safe
Okay.
side.
Are you still feeling confident?
Maybe, I don't know. This.
Okay, still in high spirit, Brianna.
Yes.
Move.
I've got nothing
Okay.
to lose.
All right, let's get ready. Let's focus. Okay, next, the penultimate question is coming up. Oh no, maybe
Yeah.
not the penultimate. We'll see. All right. Okay, let's do this. Okay, true or false? Pietro Pembo is said to be the father of the Italian language. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
True.
It's true.
Wrong answers, both of you.
Oh.
Dante Alighieri
Oh,
is
Dante.
considered to be the father of the Italian language.
Inferno. Oh my
Oh, gosh.
Mm.
Never mind. All right. Okay. Hopefully, this last. Is this the last question?
-5,
Yeah.
yeah. Both of you.
-5, both of them. Yeah.
Okay. So this is the last question coming up. So please be ready. Sorry.
Okay, you can continue.
Okay. So Miss Marcella, what is the revision of the scores before we continue to the last question, please?
Both of them have -5.
-5.
Both of them. So it's a tie.
Okay, fair enough.
Fair
-5.
enough.
All right, here we go. The last question. True or false? Nike Air Jordan shoes is the best-selling shoe of all time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's true.
True.
cannot-
The answer is true.
I cannot hear Brianna.
I didn't hear Brianna either.
Yeah.
It's true, yeah,
-5.
Brianna. Yeah.
Oh,
I see
Brianna,
from your
true.
lip moving. Yeah, you say true. So both of you got 0.
Oh, zero.
I made, oh
Very
my
good.
god. Oh my god.
Ah.
10 questions, we have a 0 score. Okay.
Oh, tiebreaker.
Okay, tiebreaker. Let's do it. So here we
How many
go.
questions are there in the tiebreakers?
You will find out in a moment, idea. Don't worry.
Oh, it's
I will explain everything now. So, in the event that the two participants get the same score, there will be a tiebreaker round, which is hello. Okay,
Yeah.
this will be counted to the best of 3. So 3 questions. This type of question will be open-ended question to allow a fair chance.
okay.
Yeah, no more true or false. You have to give a nice open-ended answer. You can say whatever you like in this, okay? And then every participant will be given the chance to answer. Are there any questions about the tiebreaker?
Nope.
Brianna, you okay? Can you say your name, Brianna? Can you
Hello,
make it
Brianna.
louder? It's very quiet.
Can you hear me?
Speak louder, Brianna.
Can you move closer to the mic about the tiebreaker?
Yeah.
So, there is no penalty for point reduction. So, if you don't get it right, there's no penalty for point reduction if you do not get the answer right. So, there's no -5 if you get it wrong. You can just say whatever you like, even if it's wrong. It's okay, right? And the first player to answer the 2 questions, and I will count down again like before. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then after 1 you can give your answer. Mr. Mahendra, I just want to check, Mr. Mahendra,
Yes.
you are the judge for this, is that correct?
Yes, of course.
Okay, so it's on you to decide who's the winner of the question, yeah?
Be ready.
All right. So for the tiebreaker, there is no practice round. We go straight into the question.
Okay, please, audience, applause for Brianna.
Yeah, round of applause. For the
Adria.
final tiebreaker round for the final 2 contestants. They've done a lot of quizzing today. They've used their brain a lot. They both scored a score of 0 after 10 questions of the final round of the trivia, and we're down to this, the final tiebreaker round. Best of
But
3
maybe
questions.
we have to announce what is the prize for them, Miss Marcella.
I think it's 200,000 GoPay, right?
$200,000. Okay. Okay, good.
200,000
Rupiah
rupiah.
Rupiah.
Yeah, okay. 200,000
In-
rupiah.
in GoPay.
So, you know, there's a bit of cash available.
Nice, yeah.
Just to add, as well as points for your team as well as the glory of being the trivia champion. So there's a lot to play for here. Lot to play for. Brianna, I just want to check. How are you feeling now?
Confident-ish.
Good. Confident-ish.
Yes.
Confident
Okay.
if or with what? If.
Ish.
Ish.
Oh, confident-ish.
Confident-ish. Okay. Glad to hear it. Confident-ish. How about you, Adriel? How you feeling?
Yep, same as Brianna.
Oh,
Confident-ish.
okay.
All right. So if you're both ready, we shall begin. Mr. Mahendra, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Brianna, are you ready?
Ready?
Good. Nice and loud again. And then also, Adriel, are you ready?
Yep.
Okay. Tiebreaker round. Remember, you give full answers. No true or false. No minus points. All right. Here it is. Question number 1. What is the appropriate age of the Earth? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's around
118 billion.
4.6 billion years old.
Adriel, you right. The answer is 4.543 billion years. The answer 4.5 billion years is also accepted.
Well done, Adriel.
Wow.
It's for
Oh,
Adriel.
okay. This is the
Well done, Adriel. You know, that puts you in the driving seat, so to speak. You know, you're in the... How are you feeling now?
more confident, but not that sure yet, because there might be a comeback. Who knows?
Okay, well, yeah. Exactly. Brianna, how are you feeling now?
A little bit less confident, but still confident.
Good. I'm glad to hear it. I mean, I don't want to put any pressure on you, but you know, if you get this wrong, and Adriel does, he's the winner.
Okay.
You've got to remember, it's the first one to get 2 questions right. Adriel's already got 1 right. So this is your moment.
Okay.
Okay, good. Let's get ready. Question number 2. If everybody's ready, I shall continue. Were Sir Henry Morton Stanley able to prove were not connected? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The
You can
Nile?
guess. It's in African, right?
The Nile
In Africa.
and the Nile and the what? And the
Come on,
and
come on,
Tigris,
Brianna.
kind of. I don't know.
Okay. The
Keep saying
answer
stuff.
is
Oh.
the Congo and the Nile River.
Oh.
It's like one of them, only one of them gave the answer, right?
Yeah, so
Only half right.
score is the same, yeah.
Yes, it's
Still 0 and 5, yeah.
Yeah.
How am I supposed to?
All right, okay. All right, so we're on to the last question. Is that right? Oh no, wait, yeah. Oh no, there's not. There's quite a few questions actually. There's not just 3. So sorry, it's the.
Yeah.
This is it. We'll go
Go,
again.
go,
Okay.
Brianna.
Okay. Miss Marcella, is that your team? Your
Oh
house
yeah,
team?
it's your team. It's...
No,
Okay.
she's not.
Okay.
Wait, so
fair
why?
enough.
Okay.
All right, so this is it. So same again. Adriel, if you get it right, you're the winner. Brianna, if you get it right, scores are level. We go on to the next question, okay?
Okay.
All right, next question. Question number 3. The Spanish flu is caused by...
Oh,
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Influenza.
I can't.
Time's up, I think. Mr. Mahendra?
I cannot find in this point, so help me.
Okay, I will
Matthew.
help you. Okay, so it is not influenza. The correct answer is the H1N1 virus.
Yes.
Oh my.
H1N1 virus with genes of avian origin. The answer H1N1 virus is also accepted.
Okay.
Yeah, although it's also influenza virus.
Is it?
Yeah, it's
Is it?
influenza.
Oh.
But I need H.
Okay, I will be the judge. The answer from Adriel, right?
Yes.
Is true.
True.
Yeah. Influenza.
Okay then.
Yes.
Well done then. So Adriel is the winner. Well, let's just check, Miss Marcella.
Sorry?
It's right. The Adriel answer before.
Okay.
Influenza. Okay.
So Vipera got 0 and Pantera got 10 then.
Is it
So,
okay for you, Brianna?
Okay, it's okay.
Accepted? Yeah.
well, let's have a round of applause for all of our contestants, I think. First
So
of
the
all, well
winner is
done.
Adriel, right?
The winner is Adriel. Well done, Adriel.
Wow.
Well done, Adriel.
Thank you, Brianna.
Well done, Adriel.
Okay.
Well done.
Okay.
So we have the winner. It's Pantera. Yay!
Well done,
Pantera, my house, right, Miss Marcella?
Let's leave the house friends.
It's your house.
It's our house.
So what will
Can
you
I-
do with the prize, Adriel?
Yes.
I have no idea first. Maybe I'll share it with the rest of the guys. Maybe.
After COVID, yeah.
After coffee.
COVID.
So Pantera, Adriel said he will share with all of you.
It's a maybe. It's a maybe.
It's a maybe, yeah, maybe, yeah. It's too difficult to share.
I'm going to stop presenting. All right. Yes. So well done.
Thank you, Miss Marcella. Thank
Well
you.
done. Thank you very much.
Thank you,
Commiserations to
Matthew.
Brianna as well. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
Okay. Well done. I think we're finished here. Thank you very much. Bye bye, everyone.
Bye.
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 Bye bye. Bye. Do we go now?